Hello everyone and welcome to FTL. Now I am doing this video mostly as a test video to test out my new editing pipeline. Since my last video, which I actually created a year ago and only uploaded a few days ago, the microphone I was using no longer seems to work with Windows 10, which is a bit of a problem. And I've lost the DVD which contains my video editing software that I was using. So yeah, I went back to basics, or well, you can kind of say basics, and well, I'm just testing out my new editing pipeline and thought I'd create a video of some kind, just so I can see the whole process and see sort of how long it will take. Anyway, let's go on to a new game. Right, so I thought I'd just stick with the basic Kestrel. With the Advanced Edition content, I might have to look up the shortcuts briefly, well, we'll see anyway as we go forward. Alright then. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Alright then. So let's actually have a look at some of these shortcuts here. Where is it? I'm configured. Yeah, alright, so F keys for crew member, select all crew queue, return to stations, and return. That's what I was looking for. While I'm at it, toggle autofire V. What else was I looking for? Page 2 maybe it's on. Right, yes. Okay, let's forget about these keys for now and just get into the game. I can have a look at them further down the line if we get that far. Okay, so in actuality, rather than manning the engines, I actually want someone manning the weapons. I want someone manning the shields. Alright, let's power up our first weapons, and let's have a look where we want to go first. Okay, let's have a look. We've got the nebula through here, which might be useful for... yeah, alright. Let's head around this way. Let's head here and we're going to do something like... Can we get... yeah, something like this sort of path through the system. Alright, let's get started. This area shows signs of a battle some time ago. There are scattered remains of ships, but one station appears to be intact. Let's move in to examine the station. You dock with the station to take a look inside. However, no sooner do you open the airlock than pirates burst in. Meanwhile, scanners pick up a previously undetected pirate ship moving in to attack. And we've got intruders on board. Alright then, let's pause here and get our crew in to help deal with this. Now, I want to leave Stick in the captain's chair, primarily because I want to be able to avoid any potential missiles that are coming in. Alright, so Lang, you're going there. Yep, alright, let's get moving. We might need to be swapping out Varnus, because he's being maimed by a mantis. Give him a bit more time. Alright, you're going in there. Alright, having bits of issues here. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? You... sorry. Varnus. Get into the med bay. We're going to vent this side of the ship. Oh, everyone's been stunned. Okay. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Or maybe it is. Alright, you, Mang, get into the med bay. Right, there we go, perfect. We may as well have Stick join because we can't evade as the engines are down. Oh, and now the oxygen's down. This doesn't seem like such a good state to begin with. Alright, now that everything's done, who's our best for repairing? Anyone. Right, Stick. Let's get back to the helm. Well, let's get Varnus back on to repairing the O2, and I forget the button to close all the doors in the ship. So let's just do this manually. Alright then. Right. I'm stupid, aren't I? I forgot to attack the ship. And now my health is going all the way down. I haven't played FTL in a long time, as you can see. And this isn't exactly... Alright. Lang, you go back to the engines. Wow, this is not really good, not a very good first fight. Alright, let's open all the doors inside and get the oxygen back in so we can get on back on those shields. Again, I've completely forgetting to check all of the, the weapons that I'm firing. Alright, let's get a missile on their weapons system, as I'm really not doing so good at the moment. Alright. Right, weapons, let's target their shields there. Alright. Okay. Hopefully with the weapon system partly down. You know what? I'm not going to accept their offer, because I've been quite stupid in this very first fight. Let's close all the doors. Now let all the oxygens. One burst laser. There we go, ship destroyed. What I really wanted was that bit more extra scrap, because as you can see from my health, I'm not doing so great because I completely forgot I needed to fire weapons. Oops. Alright, let's go on to this distress signal. Maybe not the best idea. Straight after. Ooh, give them fuel? How's our fuel doing? You know what? Alright. Extra scrap, we could really do with that at the moment. Okay, let's go to this beacon up here. Alright. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. So let's just search among the stores. Okay, apparently not. Wrong person that we spoke to in search for the store. Alright. Right, so this is an AI ship, so what do we want to do? We want to take down the shields first. I think that's the best bet. While we're at it, let's save positions of the crew right here. I'm hoping I got these the right route around. Alright, this should make things easier to destroy now that we have no shields. Oh. Right, pilot's down. But their weapons are down, so don't really care. Alright, one more volley to go. And it's down. Alright, now I actually realised I need to actually heal up Varnus. Alright, back to positions. Let's jump. Now, I was planning to go through the nebula, however I think I really need to go and visit the store because of my stupidity earlier. So, let's visit this distress beacon first, and then we can end up the store with hopefully a bit more scrap. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communication seems to be down. So let's have a look. And we lost a crew member. As you investigate the ship, you are attacked by the now cannibalistic crew. Driven mad by the lack of food, they have turned to feeding on each other. As you fight your way off the ship, one of your crew falls to the crazed attackers, and you are forced to leave them behind, or else lose your entire ship. Now, this comes question about whether we want someone on the engines or someone on the shields. Now, I think I'm going to leave them on the engines. That slightly extra evade chance is quite useful. Let's turn off the med bay and get a bit more extra evade there. And let's go and visit the store. Alright, let's have a look here. Hacking, a bit useful, but we don't have, well actually we don't have any of the scrap in order to buy any of this stuff, so no point thinking about that now. We could hire a crew member, considering we just had one kill. and getting an energy would be very good to stick in that empty shield room. Which would also give us a tiny bit of extra scrap to pick up a bit of fuel and repairing it. Alright, so let's buy Lauren here. And okay, so let's buy one of those and fix up as best we can before moving on. Alright, Lauren, you are going into the shields. And I am saving those positions. Alright, ready to jump. Let's head over. I could maybe go down this way instead. Let's jump to here. I mean, we can always make a streamline for the exit if necessary. The only other ship at this beacon messages you. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. Alright. Now, okay, so we've got two drones here, which is an anti-combat drone and a defense drone. So, missiles are going to be useless, and the anti-combat drone can be shut down by damaging any. Shoots to stun and possibly destroy your combat drones. Okay, we don't have any combat drones at the moment, so that's fine. Alright, let's get started. So we want to batter down their shields as a first priority, because their weapon is only a level 1 heavy, so probably can't actually make it through our shields. Alright, where do we want to attack next? Let's go for the weapons anyway. Actually, no, let's go for the oxygen. Why not? Okay, their oxygen is down and everyone's moving to fix the oxygen. Let's go back and get those shields on our next shot. Powering up its FTL. We're going after those engines. Come on, you better hit. Yep, it hits. And destroyed your drone in the process. So we get a bit of extra scrap. And time to move on to the next. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Alright. We're going after them. I'm trying to escape already. Oh, what's this? It's an enemy combat drone. And a missile. This does not seem like a good setup. Alright, so what I probably want to do... I actually want to send a missile towards their weapons room while I take out the shields with the burst laser. So he's got a missile here. And that missile will just go straight through our shields. Where is it going to hit? Empty room. Okay, not too much of an issue. And their drones were actually destroyed by my missiles. Alright, let's go for the weapons on the next hit, and we'll store our missiles for the time being. Ooh, hitting the engines, not exactly the best. They only launched. Alright. Well, we've disabled their missiles for the moment, so while the missiles are down, they can't do any damage. So, let's try and take out their shields yet again. And shoot a missile at their engines because they're about to jump. I didn't want to waste a missile there, but apparently I didn't see that they were about to jump, so... Alright. One more shot should take them down, even if they manage to repair their shields. Great! Ooh, burst laser Mark 1. Not so great, but something to sell at a later point in time if necessary. Right, how are our systems here now? I do want to get the engines up. Personally, I quite like having high engines. I know a lot of people don't. Just the dodge chances can really be incredibly powerful later on. So, actually, let's undo that. We don't have enough to buy that and a power bar, so it's kind of useless at the moment. Alright, let's accept that and jump to the next. So we're going to have to do a bit more of a streamlined approach from here, I think, jumping towards the destination, and I forgot to heal up Lang. Right, well, this is a good chance to heal anyway, as there's nothing here apparently. So, Lang, get to the medbay, heal up. Oh right, we need to enable the medbay. Okay, get back to the engine room. Okay, where should we go to? Let's get closer to the exit. You're immediately contacted by Desmond. Hello, travellers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Let's listen to what they have to say. A space dock is under assault from the rebels. Although the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. Alright. There's something in the next sector for us to do with. Alright. I could jump here and get an extra sector in, potentially. No, Alright. Let's do it. Although my fuel is definitely getting on the low end. Alright. What have they got? They've got a Mark 1 burst laser and the stun, so nothing too dangerous. However, let's go after their shields, shall we? Oh, let's get power back in the engines. So yes, the reason I like to go with upgrading the engines... Ah, great, they've stunned the weapons. Fantastic. Alright. So the reason I liked to do the engines, upgrading the engines, is because the dodge chance affects both lasers and missiles. Whereas, you know, I should probably go after their weapons rather than their shields. But, you know, they can't... they might be able to do some damage if they hit at the right time, so actually, yes, let's go after their weapons instead. And they shut down our weapons again, alright. Get a missile. Ooh, was that oxygen I was hearing seeping away from their ship? No matter. Let's get this burst laser. And get their shields down, and then one more volley after this. If I can, actually. I probably should have gone for their weapons now that I think about it. Oh well. Well, I got the shot off. Alright, bit of scrap, some missiles, tiny bit of fuel. Let's get over to this stop right here. A missile shoots across your bow. When the jump completes, your scan quickly reveals a ship with pirate markings pursuing an unknown vessel. The pirate hails you. Damn it, we weren't expecting company. Stay out of this and you could profit. You know, I'm half... Because Defense Drone Mark II can be pretty powerful, as it can shoot down both lasers and missiles. Although some people say that because of that, it's not as useful, because if both are coming at once, it might prioritize the lasers rather than just shooting the missiles. What should I do? Attack the pirate or not? You know what? I'm just going to accept their bribe this time. Good choice, son. We've both come out of this richer. So, while I don't have a drone bay at the moment, and that's something we'll be looking for. Now, will I be able to make it if I go to this stop? I think I will. So, let's have a look at what this beacon here. You receive a hail from a station orbiting a nearby planet. Captain, we are the Federation Terraforming Team C-12 and are in need of assistance. Do you have some time? Sure. Thank you. We need to scan this planet for life before we can begin terraforming, but our sensors can't get the necessary power to scan through this atmosphere. We've got a schedule to keep. Any chance you can help? Let's try and scan the planet. You find if you modulate the feedback signal of your sensors to just the right frequency, you're able to get through the atmosphere and perform a complete scan. A complete scan of the planet reveals a simple mold as the only life presence. The terraformers claim their terraforming plans are only hindered by intelligent life, and so they can begin their work. So let's leave them to their work. Alright, let's get to the exit and get on out of here. You've arrived at the long-range beacon where the FTL drivers charge, and you can jump to the next sector. Right. Wait, what? Looking for some military supplies to try and improve my reactor. Ooh. Actually, that's not a bad deal. Well, I'm going to take it even if it's a bad deal. Because that means we can then do this upgrade like I was wanting. Now in the next sector I'll be prioritizing getting the shields up 2 levels before the end of the sector. Because... oh, did that upgrade our reactor by 2? Apparently it did. Fantastic! Alright then, let's jump on into the next sector. Or that is what I'd say if this wasn't going to be the end of this video. So thank you for watching, and hope you have a good day, or evening, or night, or whatever time of day you're watching this. Goodbye.